Once upon a time, in a tranquil village nestled amidst rolling hills and lush forests, there lived a wise old monk named Kavi. He was revered by the villagers for his serenity, wisdom, and his ability to remain calm in even the most trying situations. Kavi's teachings were deeply rooted in the principles of Buddhism, and he often spoke of the hidden power of not reacting. One sunny morning, as the villagers gathered under the ancient Bodhi tree to seek Kavi's guidance, a young man named Rajiv approached the wise monk with a perplexing question. "Venerable Kavi," Rajiv began, "I struggle to control my emotions and reactions. I often find myself caught in the turmoil of anger, jealousy, and frustration. How can I attain the peace and self-control that you embody?" Kavi smiled gently and invited Rajiv to sit beside him. "My dear friend," Kavi said, "I will share with you a story that holds the key to understanding the hidden power of not reacting. Long ago, in a bustling city not far from our village, there lived a skilled archer named Arjun. Arjun was known far and wide for his exceptional accuracy with the bow and arrow. He had won countless archery competitions and was the pride of his city. However, his fame had also ignited the flames of jealousy in the hearts of many. One day, as Arjun was practicing in the open field, a group of envious archers approached him. They had conspired to challenge Arjun's skills and prove themselves superior. The leader of the group, a burly man named Ravi, taunted Arjun, saying, "You may be skilled, Arjun, but I bet you can't hit the eye of a moving sparrow from this distance." Arjun, aware of Ravi's intentions, calmly replied, "I have no desire to prove my skills to anyone. Let us practice in peace." But Ravi and his companions persisted, hurling insults and trying to provoke Arjun. Despite their relentless efforts, Arjun remained composed, refusing to react to their taunts. He continued to focus on his practice, paying no heed to their words. As the day wore on, a crowd began to gather, drawn by the spectacle of the confrontation. Ravi, growing frustrated by Arjun's lack of response, decided to take matters into his own hands. He released a caged sparrow into the air, shouting, "Now, Arjun, let's see if you can hit this sparrow's eye." The tiny sparrow darted through the sky, its movements erratic and unpredictable. The crowd watched in anticipation, wondering how Arjun would respond. Arjun raised his bow, nocked an arrow, and took aim. Time seemed to stand still as he released the arrow with unwavering focus. With a twang, the arrow flew through the air, piercing the eye of the sparrow in a clean and precise shot. The crowd erupted in applause and astonishment. Arjun had achieved the impossible. Ravi and his companions, humbled and defeated, slinked away in shame. Arjun, however, remained calm and collected, acknowledging the crowd's admiration with a humble nod. He returned to his practice, as if the entire incident had never occurred. Kavi paused for a moment and then turned to Rajiv. "You see, my dear friend," Kavi continued, "Arjun's story teaches us the hidden power of not reacting. When faced with provocation and adversity, he chose not to engage in a battle of words or emotions. Instead, he channeled his energy into maintaining his inner calm and focus. In doing so, he not only silenced his critics, but also achieved greatness." Rajiv listened intently, his eyes filled with understanding. "But, Venerable Kavi," he asked, "how can I cultivate this hidden power of not reacting in my own life?" Kavi smiled warmly at Rajiv's eagerness to learn. "The path to mastering this power lies in self-awareness and mindfulness," he explained. "Start by observing your reactions in everyday situations. When you feel anger, frustration, or other negative emotions welling up, pause and take a deep breath. Ask yourself if reacting will truly serve your highest purpose, or if it will only escalate the situation." Rajiv nodded, absorbing Kavi's words. "And what about situations that demand a response?" "Ah," Kavi replied, "there is a difference between reacting and responding. Reacting is impulsive and often fueled by negative emotions. Responding, on the other hand, is a conscious and considered action. When you encounter situations that require a response, take a moment to reflect, gather your thoughts, and choose your words and actions wisely." As the sun began to set behind the Bodhi tree, Kavi concluded, "Remember, my dear Rajiv, the hidden power of not reacting lies in your ability to maintain inner peace and serenity, even in the face of adversity. It is a power that can transform your life and the lives of those around you." Rajiv left the gathering that evening with a newfound determination to cultivate the hidden power of not reacting in his life. He knew that, like Arjun, he could choose to respond to life's challenges with grace and wisdom rather than react with impulsive emotion. And in doing so, he too could discover the profound peace and inner strength that lay within him, waiting to be awakened.